It's a lot of utility for either side, and already we've got this triple banana set up for Team Liquid early on. Look at Device waiting patiently, and he's going to best Stewie in that head-to-head. Not quite as proven as the rest of his team. Well, he will just have to concede this bomb site for now. Bit of damage through the smoke, but it really is nothing to write home about here for Liquid. This pistol now kind of hanging in the balance, and it's Astralis who are looking good. Liquid already falling off with Naf. He's going back to check the flank, and yeah, grabbing that USP on his little journey. Swing from Elige doesn't find anything, and now, oh, it's looking like an Astralis pistol. It's looking like they should have this locked in. There will be a bit of a response from Twist, but the time's already too far gone, right? They still have enough, but you would need all these kills so damn quickly, and look, Astralis just aren't giving you anything. They swing it together. And that's the thing. For these Danes, while they're more than familiar with the kind of style that Nitro used to call, Stewie could be a bit of a new challenge altogether. There's that swing from Stewie 2K, and it's left in this 4-on-4. Now the stack at B is getting dismantled. Stewie running through the smoke. It's actually Naf, rather, helped out by Elige on this wrap with the Deagle. And he was one of the players who stepped up yesterday. Well, he's trying to get this pistol round off to a rip-roaring beginning, and it's left to Zip. Back turn to the man in the pool, and Twist takes his head off. Team Liquid both playing anti-flash, and now they hear the footsteps. The flash is good, but opened up to Grim in CT. He keeps it even, and there are rotations already on their way round for Liquid. This 4-on-4 has given Astralis a bit of a chance, however. Grim doing what he can to keep Team Liquid in this retake, and now they're posted up, right? They're waiting on the outside of this site for the smokes to fade. They're waiting as well for Twist to throw this flash in so they can look to explode into the site on the retake. Now, time is ticking away from them. There's that flash, and it's lights out for the players back inside, but not for this AK at Banana. Twist's doing what he can. It's a nice little double. Oh, and a third at that. Left to Device, down to the 1v1. Naf tapping the bomb, and Device is in with the swing. Astralis going to regroup over here at short, and this is where that double pit setup could be so deadly. Glaive leading the charge, doesn't check the pit, but a few missed shots from Twist, and it's a little bit ugly. Naf now giving up his aim of the game, that he is here, and Glaive getting into the graveyard, but look at Stewie. He's gotten out. He's denied the bomb plant. 20 seconds, and time now becomes the concern for Astralis. Stewie trying to beat them with the clock. Naf just looking to buy time from the pit, but he's not able to do so. And so Magis will regain control of this bomb. He's going to get it down just in time. Still a chance for Liquid as they move in on the retake. This rifle still standing, still up, and looking to try and best Glaive in the graveyard, but he's just not giving up anything, and there's the double swing. Grim's put down as well, and Astralis, they're on to 3. They get the conversion. And looking at the A site, outside of the one flashbang on Elige, that's all Team Liquid have to try and slow this down. And it's already been thrown into the apartments. That flash gets nothing done for Liquid, so now you're relying on the aim, and the aim alone. There's the support from Naf to bail Twists out, and Naf's putting on a bit of a show. There's no time for Magisk. Astralis, they get swept under the rug by Team Liquid there. Naf makes it look easy with that crossfire between the balcony player and him. Well, Astralis check it as well, because Grim is trying to bait them in. Grim's trying to give the illusion. By the way, we're not here, but Stewie, he definitely is. Oh, he sends Astralis packing, and Stewie is on for the ace. They're trying to give it to him, but Twist will take it away. A great round, though, a great bait and switch setup down towards the banana.
Grim lining the flash. Stewie again tucked in a little off angle. They're not ready for this. He's behind the sandbags. But Glaive can see him. There it is. Poking out. The flash is late. Grim is alone. And Astralis could just commit and take him down at the back of the site.
Yeah, that's exactly what Liquid are worried about. They're already pulling players around. They're freaking out. There's the flash to try and set Grim up, but he peeks a little early. And through the smoke, Magisk actually wipes them out. So Grim is all alone. Finally, there's a bit more supportive utility, but they still best Grim in the head-to-head. He has given Liquid a bit more stock in this retake, a bit of a fighting chance. It's Naf and Twist left on the other side, and that CT smoke having to get replenished by Astralis. There is a bit of a gap in it. Naf will deny the bomb plant as well through the smoke, and now there is a real opportunity for Liquid to somehow pull this back from the brink of defeat. Device with the swing, cannot get it done, and Team Liquid tie us up at 4-4.
will likely be retaking some semblance of B control. Stewie has to smoke that Molotov. Oh no, it doesn't work! It goes in deep and he burns to a crisp. It was bullets or fire, and Stewie couldn't pick which. It's a 5-on-3. Astralis running round behind B. Grim needs something heroic, and jumping through the smoke. Device can trade him, and that's just the round there and then. That is an unfortunate series of events for Stewie.
In a lot of these games, being really, really punishing, trying to take away everything they can. But Twist will survive. He will live on with this AWP. We've actually got the double AWP as well, so that's allowed for this 4-man stack over towards A. In spite of that, though, it's only Twists in the site who can actually offer up resistance. And with him getting toppled, all right, Grim and Elige with the UMP utility combo. They might have made this doable after all. This was looking like it could have been just a save right away for Liquid. And now suddenly a 4-on-3, they're enticed, they're interested. They're trying to give Stewie a chance to shine on this AWP. They've boosted him up and over, and he's been given a chance to find this pit player. That's Magis knocked out of the round. Zip and Device. This was looking so good for Astralis, and now we're really relying on this flank from Device to come through, and come through it shall in glory as Device puts up 6 for Astralis. He saves the day. Well, that molly complicates things for Twist. He smokes it off, but now they know he's here, and he is trapped in a cage of his own making, trying to get out. Does get ahead of this smoke, and is given a bit more room to fight than Astralis could be ready for. There's one for Twist, and the wrap from Elige is well-timed and well-played. He's in with a double. Oh, make it a third, and he might end this whole thing. It's him and Twist coming together in a blaze of glory.
More smokes in, plenty of time to get up into the site. They're going to try and wrap the long side. They force Snap off with Yorp. Due to them being down an A player, he's gone through that smoke again, and Device catches him coming right back. B is open for the taking. Stewie's in spawn. Are Astralis ready for it? They're doubling back in middle. They're not going to wrap B with Magis. They're going to take short instead, where only Twist sits.
Oh, the flash is brutal, leaves him blind. The spray, while it is good for one, that's all he can muster. And it falls to Stewie. Now, he has bypassed this player wrapping CT. They don't know he's here. They don't know that he's in the site. Dupree needs to win this. And indeed he will, just about. But that becomes so important, essentially, for Stewie there. He's 1v2, and if he deals with that...
They get a pick early up at A. Push through the smoke was Elige, and now Astralis back up for what should be a B execute with this long lurk player. Naf, no AWP, caught out in the flash, and twist bind as well. It's a perfect flash banger from Glaive, and Device even catches Grim re-aggressing. It looked like an A play, and now it will be. Astralis had the bomb and banana, but with all those kills going their way, there's only Stu to stop him, and he can't do much, finding Device, but the A site is lost.
Yeah, this is looking like that 9-6 solidified, right? And Stewie, he's kind of having to come to terms with that now during this this closing time, or the bomb's ticking away. They're even hunting him, and they'll find him. It's the clash of the IGLs there to round out that half.
Already have to deal with a three-man hold as Astralis have sent Zip right back on the long side. And this, you know, when this execute comes in, they can fast flank. Astralis can come in on a big mid-wrap. Liquid need kills, and they need them now. They need to overrun this A site.
Oh, they don't spot the balcony player. And so as a result, Dupree and Magis just get away with an absolute slaughter. Oh, no one's even looking. Magis is raining death down from above, and he can't believe it. He was never checked. Oh, a Device hidden in that smoke up on the balcony now. Magis looking to make a bit of a stand. Oh, how's he gotten away with that? There's a bit of a response coming through from Elige and Naf. That is incredible from Magis. The flick back into the apartments, and just like that, he has at least given Zip and Glaive with these SMGs. Still looking to make this retake happen. Low on time, but with the kit on Zip, that certainly helps out. They look to separate these fights, and they jump shot Elige out of it. Naf, only good for one of them. And the defuse going to come through with seconds to spare. It's Zip, the last man standing, and he is the man with that kit as well. The retake coming in.
We had an SMG still in play. Now it's Galils and AKs. Boost up top, the AWP is ready, and Device picks out Stewie from the start.
Astralis have got the read, and they've had a lot of these reads. They're looking mean. Flash in for Grim, but it's a little bit ugly. Oh, that is just brutal. Glaive and Zipnik's over towards long. Zip just spamming him through the smoke. It's like you're being traced. What can you even do there if you're Grim? 25 seconds, and I think Twist and Naf know at this point that this one's all said and done. This is signed and sealed.
Yeah, it's exciting to see these orgs carried forward as well, right? Astralis were a team that really abused that Krieg meta. Liquid 30 seconds to get this execute into A.
There's the gap in this, matches with the one-way, peeking through it, and Molly is going to force him to take these fights, but he just stands in it. He's fighting to the death, and Molly does burn out. There's still another man down in the pit. That's where Stewie and Twist collapse into the site, and in doing so, this should be them at least staying afloat, at least keeping this game alive that much longer. They need a pretty clean round here, and so Astralis backing off, showing the respect. That's something that Liquid are going to be very happy about.
Looking for the short pick, but Astralis have been so passive in not giving away these early A entries. I say that, but just falls off the balcony. Stewie knocks him down a peg, and now Liquid. An opener, maybe another, a missed shot for Stewie. The orb does tag him down. Device firing off on this A side. Liquid know that they have him trapped in default. They're going to double wrap back towards this CT spawn, looking to take over B. Zip getting run down with the orb. The nade is good, but Naf with a trade, and this bomb is still waiting back in middle. Naf does another entry towards that B site, and that should surely open things up for Liquid. All they know about is Device. They've lost Dupree, and that's why they're questioning this commitment into B, but with Device feeding the beast of Stewie on his second, now they know B is likely open.
And Twist and Stu might not be the nicest of neighbors here. Twist is even hunting down Dupree, and the timing just off for him. He gets off the angle as Twist swings into it.
And both of the rifles for Astralis poised perfectly for this take. The flashes are good. Zip is hiding. Dupree drops a smoke, but there's no Molotov down him. But just with a spray, only gets one. The guns are gone. It's Zip still standing tall with the Deagle, finds an M4, and just needs to stay alive off the back of this smoke dropped by Dupree. A Liege dead through it. And while Twist trades, it's come at a cost. 20 seconds. The plant needs to happen, and the flanks are so fast.
Yeah, Device has just missed that first timing, but it's this bomb plant that scares me. It's this bomb plant that's scary. Stewie with the turnaround will deal with Device. And so it's Glaive left up all alone. 5-7 out. Bomb working against him, and a 1v2 to try and navigate. Stewie not missing a beat with the read on the game, the read on the flank. And so for Liquid, it's back to a desperate B play, an attempt to hold on, to keep this comeback roaring to life. The flashes are in. It's Glaive and Zip putting on a bit of a show, but Stewie once again is in with the openers, and Twist is actually looking to extend this into a 2-on-2, is trying to peek over that CT smoke. Now that it's faded, he's had to drop down to oranges. He's out here on a bit of a limb all alone. Stewie is the man to try and reclaim. Out through CT goes Device, and it's all left onto Twist. 1 versus 3. He fell down here earlier, and now he's got to put on a bit of a show, but he can't. Device, curtains closed, and Astralis are on to 15. Map point solidified. It takes them a little while to get there.
Trying to peek off the back of the Molly fade. Grim throwing another one in, and Device must respect it as to not burn. Grim still eats damage. Flashed up through the Molotov. Device should have heard this. The flash is good. Glaive checks, and yeah, Grim is caught fully blinded. Stewie hits Device and takes a leg in the process. Still standing tall, but the M4 should finish the job. And Glaive with the mow down for Astralis. He perishes. No ace today. It's Twist alone, and this should be a lost round, a lost map. Astralis running rampant, running wild on Inferno. It may have not been as clean as could be, but they close it out in style nonetheless. We'll be heading to a break, and Overpass is back in a sec. Looking to go 2-0 up in this grand final. If they did do so, heading into Dust 2 to close, things could get scary for Liquid.
Yeah, I think right now there's going to be a lot of pressure on these AWPs in particular to show up. But let's get into the pistol because it's already underway, and Team Liquid have tried to come in with a bit of a classic B rush, and Dupree, he's seen a million of these, and so he's just absolutely laying waste to Liquid. Naf will come in with a response, but Dupree's done them so dirty, and there's the wrap from Device as well to really drive this one home. Astralis. Oh man, these Astralis players, they really love their org in both sense of the word, right? They keep donning these scoped rifles on the CT side, and we're seeing why from Device. How does he get away with absolutely all of them there? finally laid to rest, obviously, but still, you know, you're going to take that all day long. Helped out with a fast flank from Glaive and then a bit of assistance. The utility's pretty sparse here. So Team Liquid going to be relying on winning some of these opening fights. They don't really have it in the tank to throw too many complicated fakes the way of Astralis. And with Device already opening up, that's a whole belt of utility gone. Oh, and another. Man, forget about the utility. They just need players, and they're losing them left and right. Device, with his AUG, absolutely laying waste to Team Liquid. Oh, he might just get another. Stay away from him. Get out of mid. It belongs to Device. He's 8-0, 166 ADR. And it's only Grim left. This round has barely even began, and it's over for Team Liquid.
Any ace? Oh, not today. Grim punishes. He doubles down. He makes it interesting, but the nade, the dunk down for Astralis. Look at this angle as well. Boosted on the shelf. Stewie checks it, but the AUG just tears him apart. Oh, the spray is fantastic as well. Twist trying to come in with the trade. There's two players here, but Naf has caught them on a great timing on that lurk. Twist can't trade. The tech taps him back, and Naf trapped at the back.
How's he gotten out?
No idea.
Dupree lives to tell the tale, and what a tale it is. No one's going to believe him when he brings this one back up. Zip with the shutdown, the lurk. Astralis absolutely just dominating. This is scary, man. They're looking so confident. Strategies, they're tangible. They're something you can work against, but confidence, man, that's something different altogether. Device, even repositioning. Look, they're so keen to fight. Like, look at where Device is. He is out on an island. He's here alone, and he's striking players off the tally. Ooh, almost in with the time, and Elige having to go through the fire, through the flames. And will deliver the trade and the opener as well. Pace picked up, but Dupree, so often been the nuisance over at long, just isn't giving up an inch. And so he'll put 7 up on the board, keeping this flawless streak going for Astralis. And so finally, Liquid actually have a chance to maneuver, a chance to try and play around a call that Stewie makes. Now it's extended even further thanks to that push from Glaive, and that's put a lot of pressure on this B bomb site. So look at Device. He's rotated down. He's anxious about this B site play. And so they've entrusted all of A onto Dupree. He spots the utility, he spots the nade. That's Device's call to rotate back up. But Dupree's got to be the man to deliver in the short term. Only good for one. Finally, Liquid could break the curse. Missed shot from Device, gives up the aim of the game for him. They know he's in this bank, and he can't find anything. It's Liquid looking to make a withdrawal, looking to lock in the round, but Device's deagle is fast. And it's left this 2-on-2 open. Falling back to play it passive. From the flower beds is Twist. Grim back at long. The bomb could be stuck. It would be a tricky place. Grim can swing onto it, right? And they need him to. Twist pulls the attention away. There's Device out in the open as well. And so finally, Liquid
looking to slide behind Liquid. There's a flash, but he tucks behind, and Twist doesn't know. He's still holding, still aware of the possibility at least, but Dupree catches him switching. And Stewie's still here. Legs can be seen under that little wood. Device posted for a connector play. 2 players walking their way up. No flash because the mid control just isn't there. They can't get Device off the angle. Device backs up. Smoke in. Stewie holding for Dupree. Naf with his knife out running as well. Oh, not commed? That's a mistake for Liquid. They know he was here all along. And Dupree catches another. Stewie looking for the trade. The shot goes through. Dupree pushes in. And it's now behind Elige where he finds himself. Free kill for the 4th. And that's a big miscom for Liquid.
Yeah.
Right?
Out to send them to the graveyard. Dupree pushing through the connector as well. Scoped up with the AWP. That's a missed shot. That's an opener. Secured for Liquid. Once again, this B pressure has at least been giving them entries. Another one as well. So both the AWPs out of the round. And Liquid do not want to let this one slip through their fingers.
But they're going to read it well. They've already sent players up. The rotations are coming through quickly. That man just got the run. Zip is late to the party. Glaive trying to stall with all his nades. And the M4 is out with the spray. He's so blind, but he gets 1.5, finishing the job onto Stewie. And now Glaive swinging into the smoke. He gets caught blinded by it. And Zipnik's left alone. Clutch on his plate. 10-1. No reason to not give it a go.
Ooh.
Ah, the scope.
Yeah, right. They saw him on that jump peek back from long.
They're going to have to get a 10-5. They're going to have to come alive right here and right now. Better late than never. But Glaive, he lets him pass, right past. He doesn't fire a shot. He finds the second instead, and Glaive doubles up as Twist has no idea what hit him. That is a masterful play from Glaive around the edge of the smoke.
He's just a Cyclops, man. He never even unscopes. Has to keep himself silent, keep it concealed. Has dealt with Elige, but one man does make it across. One man slips through the net. However, the bomb is now dropped. And so for Grim, getting into the back line, well, suddenly he's the focal point here for Astralis. They know that he's here. They've got him locked in. And that one gets delivered their way. 11.
He's finally going to come and join them, so it will be that top site hit. But Twist is going to be late to this one. Device in the hot seat.
There's that opener. First man struck from the tally, and it's Stewie with that AWP. Magisk as well over here at the truck. Does get his head taken off. Glaive swinging in to help out, and Device there. Oh, they do know about Grim, but he's been able to get away with one. It's Twists, and time is the problem. Time's the enemy. And he won't be able to get these kills. Baited into Dupree. The trap was set.
Yeah. Never given the kills they require, the kills they desire. Glaive has had enough of waiting around, and he pushes with the spam right into the smoke again. The other side, they have nades out, but the cover is there. Twist, an important kill. Zip is 4-2 at the halftime right now. He's barely seeing Team Liquid, but he might get a chance to fight in this final round of the half. The nade is good. Back in from Magisk. Dupree setting up a boost for Zip, but Liquid are going quick.
Yeah, in they come, the SMG of Stewie, good for the opener. The trade's found, but Magisk, they don't know about him yet. And the molly is a little short. Grim will get the trade, and now it is just Device, but down from the heavens he strikes into the 1v1. Naf on the other side of it has this bomb left to play around, and Device with an absolutely stellar game right now. Cowering, doesn't want to give the peek over, is just playing around that bomb time, wanting to win it through smarts as opposed to with peaks, and Device is on the bomb, the spray. Oh no, he thinks he's off of it. No, that can't be how the half ends. The stick for Device, and he puts up 13. He doesn't need to fight. He'll win it just by holding the E key. Astralis. This B bomb site has caused real problems for them in the past as well.
Oh, and it's empty. They're playing retake. It's a heavy con setup. Dear, oh dear, free real estate for Astralis. Look, we've got one bomb plant in the entire half. Astralis about to get it in the first. That's a good trade for Grim. But just can molly off the short side. He's stalling it for as long as he can. Elige can't commit through it. There's no smoke for it. Flashes and kits. That's all Liquid have to work with.
There's one of those flashes to try and get the short peek in, and the kills are found. It's Twist to deliver them. It is a convincing look right now, and they even deal with Glaive. So Team Liquid, while they pressure Zip back away from B, I think now that just really solidifies for Astralis to pick up the pace into this A-bomb site, get in the face of Stewie, keep bullying him. He'll try and game them in the smoke, hidden in it with the UMP. There isn't a flash to help him out, but he will go through and find success. Grim coming alive as well at just the right time, is bailed out by Twist, and now it falls to Zipnix in the 1-on-3, back in the toilets. Liquid are on the bomb, and Zip's going to be hard-pressed to deny that defuse. I think he knows it as well, so just giving that round over to Team Liquid. And that's some of the little advantages coming off the back of such a strong start.
Quick util into B, Glaive with the heaven smoke ready to chuck. And here come Astralis.
Yeah, this is the push, right? There's the signal. You don't get much warning. They're already here, breaking through the door of this B site, and the defense crumbles right away. No chance for Liquid, they know it, and you hate having to write this round off. You know, at this point, you need everything you can get your hands on. Naf getting to don that AWP, and he's taking it with him for the B peak. This is all the while a bit of mid-aggressions coming through from Elige just to get that information. Stewie is in a spot that's do or die, and he ends up facing the latter.
Good flash. No reaction though for Astralis, no information gain for Liquid. They almost rotate, they almost self-doubt, but Twist comes back up from the stairwell and is here at the right place in the right time. Grim tucked, can't kill the bomb. Magisk dead through the smoke, and still sitting on the site is Twist as he calls for Naf to rotate.
Look at Dupree flanking as well, right? His entire play hinges on even getting this bomb down, and with that not happening, the round is sealed. Dupree's flank is no worry to Team Liquid. It could take this AWP out the hands of Naf, which would be a little bit devastating. But yeah, Naf looks aware of this possibility. Dupree, blindsided by it, goes down after time. Oh, Naf's trying to get stuck in, and he might get caught out as a result. There is the trade from Glaive. That's a little bit heartbreaking, right? If Naf's able to get out of there suddenly, Liquid could get hesitant here, that they could choose to move these players away or look to get information, maybe overextend a little bit. And Astralis are committed to this B play. That Molotov is very well timed from Stewie. It slowed down the push. dupreeh, trying to go through it, is brought down very, very low. It's a twist, and Stu will hold it strong in the B site. A lot of... that isn't all unconfident, that isn't losing everything. This fight in Connector can matter a hell of a lot, and the fact that dupreeh is there to open the round up has set Astralis up very, very nicely. Grim is trying to trade it back, and that nade could do a lot of damage. It has.
Astralis with that little poke down on B and then a rotation back up, and Naf might have the timing to catch them in transition between the sites. That's a good shot. Device dead. Glaive looking to commit, knowing there's a max of one player on the site as Naf doubles back. It's just Stewie. The molly's deep. Stewie's playing dice, though, and he can swing off of Naf, who is making a lot of noise. The flash in. Naf's blind, though, and Stewie's going to have to trade him. Still stuck alone. 15 seconds. Zipping another clutch that feels unwinnable. Stewie and Grim just fighting tooth and nail.
I don't think it's A at all. I've been committed to this B call from the start of the round, and so Liquid double down on it. There's 20 seconds as Astralis are going to try and make this push happen. They've left it down to the wire. In goes the utility. Grim with the double. Oh, he's knocking Astralis down, helped out by Twist. And while Device does get the double blinded, surely his journey's brought to an abrupt close by Elige on the swing. 11-14.
Liquid have no one here. The AAA, they take a lot of mid-control. They get a lot of info. And now Naf can start to rotate back, get into that B site. He might need to help his team. It looks like it's going to be a fast one for Astralis. Liquid might have to be stuck in a retake here. Grim's fully flashed. Great pop flash. And Glaive running in with a kill. He is traded. Twist can't anchor for long. And now Astralis, now they're in. Running deep, taking the control away from Liquid. The bomb is late, but it will get planted. And Liquid have to make that call. Do we want to retake a man down, or do we throw in the towel?
It's Device who represents a huge problem to Liquid here, and they don't know about it, and they haven't checked for it, so it's free for Device. Stewie not able to catch the trade right away. Will do it eventually, but it's a 2-on-3. Liquid, you know, man, they're up against 15 potentially anyway, so they try and give it a go, but you're looking at Naf in the 1 versus 3. He's out of there with the orb. He's running for the hills. Astralis, they finally reach 15.
And I love the fast play for Astralis, right? Just the no respect. Liquid took mid in that round. It was an unfortunate call considering they had 3 going so deep towards the party, the playground.
Just a little bit longer, right? Just keeping a guy like Naf a long ways away. And now that B plays in. This time Liquid have got 3 here. This time they've got the triple hold. Is that going to make all the difference? It's a damn good spray from Grim. Trade through for Device. Now Stewie trying to step up and over he goes, but not quite able to offer up that shot. Having to drop down, but a couple of pot shots whizzing over the heads of Astralis. Glaive getting deep, very, very deep indeed into this site, and he's very close to Twist. Spams him out of the round. 30 seconds, and Astralis have got to go back for the bomb. They've left the most important thing all the way back here in T-Spawn. They're even paranoid that Liquid have it, so they've taken more time out of their day now in retrieving this package. Device has been holding down the site, and going silent could work in their favor in that Naf is now holding for a flank, but you've still got to worry about Elige and Stewie. Elige tries to go over, but Device has plucked them both out of thin air, and now it's Naf in the clutch. This would have to be unreal, and it's not going to come through. Device pops off. He might have been a little bit quiet in that second half, but he returns to being the hero we know he can be.
Oh my goodness, Astralis 2-0, looking for the 3-0, looking for the sweep.
But no one in a grand final remembers the games that you almost came back in, right? We need a strong start here from Liquid. We need a precedent set early on. And already, there's a lot of aggression coming in towards Cat.
Yeah, Elige has been unplugged right now, but can he be unhinged up on the catwalk? It's looking like a B play for Astralis. A man down, crunching into the site. Grim, no support yet. Naf is throwing in flashes. Stewie's coming on a wrap, but he won't commit as well as they double back. Astralis see Liquid in the back line, and they try and fight. They try and hunt them down with the Glocks. Oh, it's a mess. It's a murder. Stewie has the knife out. It's a 2-on-4, and that double back for Astralis, they walked right into the lion's den. They walked right into the trap set by Liquid. It's just Sipnix and not for long.
Astralis going head-to-head on Dust 2. It's a little bit ugly, but Zip will open the round up. And so this first rifle buy for the Danes, already off to a good start. They've gotten everyone out through long, all 5 here. This is destined to be an A play through and through. But with so much time, you know, that could always change. Certainly doesn't look like it, right? You don't run this conga line up the close side if you're not planning on ending A, so Elige is going to have his work cut out for him, and they're way closer than he was ready for. He's dueling Device back at Pit. Mate, they're already in the site with you. And so Astralis have got A under lock and key. The bomb plant can go down for long, rather, as well, and that's going to cause a host of more problems for Team Liquid. The nade doing bonus damage, and that, yeah, that's the save solidified, right?
Getting 3-0'd, getting sweeped clean. Oh, that's devastating.
Really, not the start you wanted, right? It's only the scout as well to do that to them. And now Astralis, they pounce on that opportunity. They're not ones to waste a chance like that opening mid-kill. And so they explode through the mid-doors. It might just end up being the save, especially with this wrap from Device. If he gets away with anything, that's the deal sealed in favor of Astralis at this point. Sunk costs for Liquid aren't going to tempt them back in. And they'll likely just save in a 2-on-4.
Giving it away as Astralis, they hound it down. They're in the chase. Grim in the open. Magist does die. That's something for Liquid. It keeps them here for a few more seconds still, but Glaive is coming from tunnels. Oh boy, nice spray at least. More and more damage done, but Glaive can walk this smoke as he waits for the fade. Twist will send him out. And so Liquid get away with 2. V-Device, who's had reasonable.
Well, if that doesn't send a message, I don't know what else will. Elige and Twist are like trying to undo the hellish situation that Glaive has put them in. I'm at a loss for words. Stewie just can't catch a break. He just got AK'd on the mid-cross, for crying out loud. Liquid do at least have the advantage, but they're quick to throw it away with the aggression. And just when you think maybe they're in with a chance, this behemoth of Astralis instantly snaps back. And it's them in the advantage now. It's them laughing. Grim will put Liquid back into contest in this round. However, Short's been given up. The A bomb site's got nobody in it.
Fast cat retake. There's a chance in this round for Liquid. No kit. They got to go quick. Glaive with a kill and Zip with a trade. Blink and you miss it. That 2-on-2 falls to dust. That
would insinuate this B play coming through. And so it's raw reactions for Liquid. You need this little double stack to get away with something. The CZ dealt with right away. It's Twist's Deagle to step up to the mark. Delivering that double has given Liquid a chance in this 4-spy round. They get players in through the window, and Elige's Deagle roaring to life now as well. It's left to Zip to navigate this 1v3. Does have the bomb, but Arm with only 15 seconds starts to plug in those numbers, and it's not the fake like Liquid were banking on. There's the tunnels flank given up as well. Nice. The swing from the doors is good for Elige. 3 on the Deagle. And out they go. Stewie, who's had a very unfortunate time in middle, not going to be given a chance to step up. Instead, they've baited the mid-play. Back through the tunnels they go. And Grim is left as the sole B-site defender. There's the first. Can he manage any more? Device will instantly trade that back in favor of Astralis. And Stewie, while he does get away with some damage, it's not the killing blow that might have been needed to attempt this retake. A 3-on-4. These are ones that traditionally you just write off. You just don't even attempt. Yeah. And that's the case here for Liquid.
As we know, B can be so difficult to retake, and Astralis had so much utility for the post-plant to cycle smokes in the door. As this B play looks to come in before the mid-contact as well. Dupree is just selling a bit of attention, a bit of diversion. There's that flank from Twist that we were waiting for. Timing is everything, 15 seconds.
Yeah, they know it's B, right? But you got to hold down the site. Knowing's only half the battle, and if you're not winning those fights, then the round may as well have never belonged to you. Twist has at least brought us back into a 3-on-3. As mentioned, Liquid, the rounds they've been winning are the ones where they've got these openers. Is this now where that trend ends? Device cancelling Twists out, leaving it on Elige and Naf. These two haven't seen much action yet, but there's Naf's AWP continuing to deliver, and that suddenly got Liquid intrigued. Now, a lot of time has ticked off this bomb, and going back up into the window is Glaive, getting ahead of them. Elige left in the clutch, but Device is low, and jumping down into the crosshair. It's Elige to get the kills, but there's just not enough time. Doesn't have the kit. Oh, there's one drop next to the bomb anyway. He spends all that time like indecisive about grabbing the orb.
But Astralis are grouping for it with the bomb as well. In the meantime, Liquid, aggression is the answer. It's the key, and it's the B push that gives him so much more information. Elige knows they're coming as a smoke phase. He sprays, and he gets a double. It's a team flash for Glaive that causes Dupree's death, and Elige will dish out more at that. Nice shot from Naf, and Device in a 1-on-5 might even be thinking about save.
I mean, you got to give it, right? You have to, because if he gets even one more kill, suddenly it's like, yeah, we win the round, but we're kind of set up for disaster, looking for the future.
You know, have that same awareness. We've already seen Big beat Astralis in this tournament. Liquid, they're struggling to get a map. Grim, oh, the turn, Glaive. That was his kill on a plate, and he looks away as Grim walks out the doors. I love the confidence, but can he net another? Yes, Grim is on Dust 2 deathmatch right now, and he's found a couple of kills for Liquid. This has to be a round win for the North Americans as Astralis creep up long with 3.
Look at the read though, right? Because Grim's got all this info, and Astralis know he's getting all this info, so they've got no choice but to commit to the A play, and in doing so, they run into this stack. Team Liquid trying to score a flawless round, and they might. Zip, the only man left standing in what should be an impossible 1v5. Trapped at the ramp, utility not permitting, and it's Stewie to send them packing.
As Astralis set up that long corner smoke and go fast again.
Double setup here for Liquid, and they try and get a man into the pit, and this time Twist does survive the journey. The Molotovs, the nades, it's all burning out. The Astralis squad, they get repelled, they try to go back to middle. Stewie spots them at the very, very least. Look at Glaive, no holes barred, man, straight through these mid doors. This should be a fight that goes his way. And now they hear the cat utility coming out as well, so Naf is primed and ready back in the bomb site. Twist got that one dead to rights, and now Naf waiting at ramp. He can get set up with flashes, or he can just peek without them. It might be another flawless round for Liquid. The flash is raining in, Device is blind as ever, and there it is. Naf to cement that 6th round for Liquid.
Pistols in the final chance for Astralis. Back to a long, fast play for Device. He's the only man committed. It's Elige fighting in front of the Xbox smoke, and he lines them up with the Org. A 3-piece with the bomb dropped. Simple stuff for Liquid. This should be their best half yet.
Yeah, now it's just a formality, right? Or at least it should be. And now I think it definitely is. Device alone, and they're all eager to put up that 7th R. Liquid split down the middle.
Tucked at longest, Device with the Zip baiting them in. He's flashed out. Device's time to surprise, and Grim's right into his prying eyes. Nice shot from Device, dropping the bomb as well. And now Zip has swung to the pit. There's so many players fighting on the long side. Stewie does get one, but that's all Liquid have to play with in this round. He's too far away. Naf trying to get something done, giving up on long. Device hunts him down with a USP, and Stewie 2K, a trade, but a 1-on-3 with the bomb under a Danish control.
And look at Astralis, man. They're swarming it. They don't want to let Stewie get back in, and so everyone is here ready to fight this. Stewie, what can you even do? The smoke is down to add insult to injury. Ugh, yeah, I was going to say he tried to go through it, but that's not going to happen, man, surely. He's taken the Glock, anticipating that they might be playing close to this smoke. Needs the extra ammo as well if he's going to deal with all 3, and that's a pretty mammoth task. Look at Zip, man, waiting up on the plat, puts that pistol. Oh, they get Twist through CT, but that's been heard. Look, Astralis looks so ready for it. Zip over here at the ramp as well, and there's the swing. Twist dead in the water. And even as they move into this A site, you've still got to worry about Dupree swinging late from Goose. That's the bomb dropped. 15 seconds, and the utility is keeping Liquid out of this bomb site. Stewie trying to deliver while he is good for the first. Someone needs to get that bomb down, and to do that, you need to deal with Zip at the ramp. He's trying to deny it, but he can't quite find these kills. Naf has brought it down to the realm of a 2v2, a chance for Liquid as they try and crunch onto Magisk, but he wins the fight with the FAMAS, and just like that, it's 11 for Astralis, the first rifle round. So damn close.
He's got to do something unbelievable if this round is to be Astralis's.
Well, that nade is a good place to start, isn't it? He's softened them up. He's made it a bit easier for himself. Spam to Twist will connect, and the trade attempted. Flashes are good to cancel Glaive out, and now this A site is overran. Coming back from long is Zip. Will decide to wait for his teammates to get into position before this is even attempted for Astralis. Still, a lot of utility. The one kit in this round on the back of Magisk. And they are looking interested. They are looking to see what they can get away with. That spam doing damage, not quite finishing Grim off, but then it will. And suddenly it's sniped back into a 2-on-4. The molly, the read, Elige is burnt out. And so it's Naf who has to do the impossible. He's mollied out, they're on the bomb, and even though it's the short plant, they are actually hunting him. They're not defusing it right away. And Zip doesn't even have the kit. Naf doesn't realize how much of a chance Astralis just gave him. But it wasn't meant to be either way. And they'll go towards Device up on the catwalk. This fight could decide so much for either team. Oh. It's the collateral from Device. The worst case scenario for Liquid. Device has just done them in. That's the cat play off the cards. He's even gotten back onto the car as well. Now he could look to help out in middle. He can look to assist his teammate here in Dupree. Liquid are clutching at straws. They need anything. They don't have time to go slowly anymore. They've got to commit. They've got to play with the hand they've been dealt, and it's a bad hand at that. Up through mid, Grim charging in. Naf trying to split from the tunnels, but they haven't checked the car, and Dupree is tearing them down. It's all left onto Stewie. 7 seconds on the clock, and this round was never meant to be. It's a nice shot, but there's just not enough time. And Stewie now, time might be his undoing twice. If he goes down, that is heartbreak for Liquid. Thankfully,
is he going to jump? Is he going to give away anything? Or is it just a molly and a fadeaway as he flashes through the smoke? He drops the bomb and escapes with his life. How on earth does Glaive get away with that with no punishment for Liquid? Great utility for Astralis, and now Elige crosses through the gap.
Liquid, man, they're fighting upstream, but there's Elige to double down and open it up, trying to get into B, but you got to get past Magisk. There's the trade at least. The late window player has opened up a chance. A 2v2, Device and Zip on the other end. Waiting right now.
It's a good setup.
Device looking to be that first man in. Flash goes over, Zips out of the round, and Device knows at this point this one might be too far gone. That molly really seals the deal. And so Liquid trying to stay afloat, put a 9th up on the board. Still a long ways to go before this even feels remotely doable. But we know they've been good in these late game comebacks. Device takes both the weapons out of their hands and gets the AWP out of it.
This entire series has just felt like Liquid just trying to stay above water, right? Trying not to drown in the Danish murky waters. Device doing more. That AWP save worth its weight in gold as he picks up the first onto Naf.
Waiting for these kills to come his way. Elige first man in, he hears the flashes, he knows fights are about to come over. Device is even here to help out, and that AWP, while it is good for one, they give it the respect to get back to the car. That might be their undoing. The short play now from Twist. Oh, Device reads it in with the flick, burning alive, and the collateral in the flames. The ace for Device, and what a way to put up 14. Dupree ready and waiting. Astralis want this done. They want it over. They mean business. Elige is going to get out at least, right? Trying to gimmick his way around these smokes, and there might be a kill on his plate after all. Re-smoke into CT. Dupree gets ahead of it. Oh no! Oh no! It's all falling apart. 15 for Astralis, one away from an incredibly dominant best-of-5 series to take the title.
Fast Cat with a gang. It's Twist running the gauntlet right up towards the short side. He runs out mid with a bomb. He's leading the charge. There is no chill for Liquid. But Astralis concede. They give it up. They go, you want middle, you can have it. We'll smoke ourselves off in the door. It's a push through the smoke. Grim with one. Magist trades. He's low on ammo. 6 bullets. The UMP battle. The Twist takes him down instead. Stu drops in the site, and the bomb should get planted. Astralis, they're not done yet. Yeah, even a hunt here is huge for Liquid because it's like you don't even have guns, right? Naf's on a Galil. Elige is deeging. Stewie just dropped his UMP, traded it out, but it doesn't matter.
They're going to give it everything they got, but look at the aggression, look at the call from Astralis. They mean business. That last round was a fluke as far as they're concerned. The aggression netting them the opener. A man down for Liquid. They have struggled in these time and time again, and Device is the man to extend it further in favor of Astralis. Now stood on that finish line. 3 players is all that stands between them and a title. The bomb making its way into the site. Twists winning that fight at long as well. Gives them a chance in the post plant. A slim chance, but something to hold on to. Something to fight for. Flash in, Astralis still invested, still interested, and Dupree with the quick flick gets rid of Elige. Him at the ramp is very, very low. He's doing damage, but they've lost him, and it's Twist alone in the 1v3. Dupree with the kill, and Astralis grab that 16th. They take the 3rd, and that does mean that they've done it. My, oh my, in a year that was dominated by every team except the Danes, the one true Kings have retaken their throne, etching another notch onto that Intel Grand Slam. They've blazed the trail. They've slain every single beast that stood in their way. And now once again, they stand ready to close the year out as legends.